Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for more Twilight Princess HD. Last time, we took our spinner out and around Hyrule for a spin. Wink wink nudge nudge. And we got a couple of pieces of heart, we got some money, that's pretty much optional stuff here. In this part, let's not waste time and let's actually progress on with the main story. Let's head back to Telma's bar and see what everyone's going on about now. How's that Ilya doing, honey? I'm sure that shaman will find a way to get her memory back. That Renato is a talented man for sure. Anyway, honey, you've got your own things to worry about, so you just make sure you do what needs doing right now, okay? Not doubting you, honey, but if you're wondering what you ought to be doing, you ought to go talk to your friend Shay. She's up on Hyrule's northern mountain checking things out, and she's got good instincts. Trust me, if you need detailed directions, just take a peek at the map on the table. Interesting. Absolutely entranced with the sky beings known as the Uko. Well, yes, according to the Hyrule. According to legend, Hyrule was made by the Hylians, who, as we all know, are closest right to the gods. But there's also a legend long ago that there was a race even closer to the gods. Some say these creatures made the Hylians. They created the people of Hylia. They simultaneously created a new capital, a city that floated in the heavens. They dwelt there, and some scholars believe that this race lives there still, somewhere in the great sky. Sky beings, isn't that simply marvelous, old boy? What I wouldn't give to meet them. Interesting lore dump there. Anyways, Shay mentioned Snowpeak Mountain and headed off. I see. Sounds like Zora's domain is kind of our next key, so why don't we head off and see what's going on? Mailman, what are you doing here? What to order? I do believe I'll start with the meat. I do agree, man. Meat is pretty meaty. Alright. Let us warp out to Zora's domain here, and I've technically been to Snowpeak, the Snowpeak region before, it's just couldn't really do anything there. So, let's actually head out to Zora's domain here and get some actual stuff done. Again though, because we're in the presence of others, we gotta find cover in order to transform. It's one of the most annoying things about the only real annoying thing I find about the transforming gimmick is that you need to be under, like, in cover in order to conceal your hidden identity, basically. And sometimes you can find the equivalent of a phone booth, but other times it just kind of feels a little annoying at the same time. Anyways, can dive that huge distance and be perfectly fine. And just over here, there's a rumor going around that a suspicious person has been seen around here lately. I wonder if those in the throne room have been informed of this. Snowpeak is up ahead and it's very treacherous, not only that, but the weather has been bad lately because the beasts we've been coming to the village. Been taking extra precautions. If we head to Snowpeak, if it would actually give any information on that. I honestly thought this area was blocked off until we would come here by this time, but check out who it is. Link. What brings you to a dangerous place like this? Since Zora's domain got covered by the ice, the mountains being much colder than usual, and yeah? Not only that, but I heard a really weird story from the Zoras. Apparently the beast that lives somewhere on this mountain has been seen frequently in Zora's domain. I was curious and I came and waited. As they said, a giant appeared. Yeah, and it looked like this. At a Shay sketch, a hastily drawn picture shows Shay saw holding a red fish. Show it to the people. Get information. Can't even see a path through this blizzard, yeah? Sure, you're here because you're curious about the mountain, but you best not go without a plan. Maybe that would be the case. Seems like we have another temporary item to show around to some people, so let's go ahead and see what they have to say. Hey, the beast of Snowpeak. Oh, the red fish it's holding. That's a reek fish. Ah, so the beast is being shown itself because it's catching reek fish, and I think that anyone besides Prince Ralis is capable of catching that type of fish. Prince Ralis, you say? Well, we go and see the guy. Oh, right, there is kind of just no prince here. But, mailman, what are you doing here? It's made out to a Mr. Zora, so I don't even really know who ought to receive it. Jeez. How the heck would a mailman get all the way up here? Seems like everyone's curious where the prince would be at this time. Well, if I can only think of one place where the prince would be, it'd be at his mother's gravesite, so... The beast made of the snowy mountain, perhaps. More important, is this the red fish it's holding? It must be a reek fish. That is a rare specimen only found in the Zora village. It feeds on a valuable type of coral, and without that bait, even our best fishers cannot catch one. Look closely, Link. My earring is made of this coral. I'd like to give it to you. You got the coral earring. It's made of precious coral from Zora's domain. It's in the shape of a fish hook. It's lovely. Being added as a hook for your fishing rod. With this, you can now catch the reek fish. Received it from my mother, but it is fine. I no longer need it. As I look at you, I get a sense of what my mother wanted, what I should be doing now. I will return to my village. The reek fish can be found near the mother and child rocks in the waterfall basin near my village. The fish are red, so I think you should be able to spot them. Good symbolic moment of everything we've kind of been through by now. So yeah, we now have the fishing rod plus earring. We can no longer just go back to the standard fishing rod, but honestly, kind of don't really need to. This is just basically a slight upgrade to our fishing rod here. This is why I honestly held off for a while on doing that dreaded dang fishing video that I've been putting off for so long now, because we kind of need this in order to get, like, a major fish in the game, so... Yeah, I won't be covering that fishing video yet. I mean, again, it'll be covered eventually. It's not gonna be quite anytime soon, but it will be covered here. Probably either after the next dungeon or the one after. This is kind of just the one thing we needed in order to... the one thing we were really kind of just waiting on here at this point. But yeah, now we have the fishing rod plus earrings, so this, we're gonna try and catch a red fish. Sorry to all these Zoras who get freaked out by wolves entering their area every few minutes. Head down this way here. The prince mentioned he was somewhere around these mother and child rocks. I think these are actually the fish we're looking for here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's almost exactly what it is that we're going to be looking for here. we have a fish on the hook. Just bring it up here, and it is in fact the reek fish. The sacred fish is only found near the Zora village. It reeks. This is the fish you've caught by pressing down the D-pad and viewing on the collection screen. And as you see, it does in fact make a pretty awful scent. Yes, we'll forget the scent of dead Poes here and learn this reek fish. So yeah, now we can actually see here. We're gonna try and make some time here because we have a new area coming up, which also means new Poes most likely, and there's quite a number of Poes in this next area, so yeah, I'm just gonna double check and make sure. According to my notes, there should be about 4 Poes in this next area, so since we're gonna need it to be nighttime, let's see if we can make haste on that. All that for real, welcome to Snowpeak. We have an area with a really bad blizzard here. We get some ice and some water that you really don't want to be falling in at all here. New enemies here. These are, I believe these are white wolfos here. I don't see anything else that they'd be. I believe we should have our first Poe kind of, yep. Is in fact a Poe there. And just making sure there's... I thought there was another one kind of in this general area, but probably not here anyway. We do have an area that we gotta climb up though, which is pretty neat. This is honestly a pretty cool part of the game here. There's not really much in this area besides a few Poes here. But it's a pretty neat area. Actually, is it over here? Yep. It sure... No, that's an ice keys. Unless... Hold on. Yep, there is in fact a Poe here. I know there was a couple of Poes in this area at least, but... Alright, there we go. Actually, it would say on our map, I think, how many are in... Yeah, 2 out of 5 right now, so... I don't think that's counting the dungeon in this area. Spoiler alert, we're on our way towards a new dungeon at some point. Oh wait, hold on, there's a Poe all the way down here that I missed too. The snow made this very hard to see here. Hope I can get this when it's still. Yeah. There we go. What's down this way here? Crap we definitely can't do yet. Okay. Yeah, let's nope out of this one. And let's just keep on going here. Thematically, like, I guess just aesthetically, this area is giving me big kind of Phendrana Drifts vibes from Metroid Prime, which I always do appreciate. I do like Phendrana Drifts. Okay, right, this... Took me a second to realize. Yeah, this is a higher up ledge here. Keep an eye on your sense a lot of the time in this place, because it'll definitely help you a lot figuring out where the heck you need to go in here. Oh, hey, check out what's at the very top of this here. That's certainly something very nice to find. Okay, there we go. I got it. It's nice with these songs that sometimes, even if it takes you a couple of tries, it's not really a huge punishment for that. And by the time you have to repeat it, you have access to the full song, which is very, very nice. I don't think this one is based on anything, at least I couldn't really tell if that song was based on one that we had heard before, or one in a past Zelda game. Oh, of course, that's at the graveyard, which we were just at. Well, I know what we can get after the next dungeon, at least. Anyways, if we head over in here, just have a completely frozen area. One piece of quick advice I will give here: do not wear the Zora armor in here. I know we were just in Zora's domain, but so you would think maybe about wearing the Zora armor, but trust me, don't. Stuff will hit way harder. I think falling in the water in here is basically an insta-kill if you're wearing the Zora armor. Yeah, like me being frozen there, that would have probably done at least a full heart of damage if I was wearing the Zora armor there. It's not really that fun to deal with. You can use your claw shot to kind of zip around a bit easier. And through here... Ooh. There's normal enemies here. Do you have to interrupt right now? Yeah, we get more Twilight beasts here. Even in snowy areas, these guys are not afraid to get up in our grill here. As always, I just kind of recommend hitting them with something like a spin attack there. That, thankfully, with the Master Sword, the spin attack one-shots these guys, so... yeah. Very Twilighty here. We've definitely come a long ways here, that's certainly for certain. I was just checking my notes, but we're on good pacing now. Oh, whoa! Heard a ruckus, and it's just a human. So humans not often us. Why human come to the snows? You on spiritual journey? You looking for true self? Yeah, why not? He'll look for a long time. That was a joke. Yeti's joke too, huh? For something else, the truth? Oh, I look for a mirror in such a faraway place. Why, you not say so before, but you make good climb, and lucky to meet you. I found a shiny mirror piece. Same mirror you're looking for, huh? Come to my house and see for yourself. I caught a fish. Make you a hot meal at least. My house is far away beside there. Like me come. He's going sledding. You know what? If he wants us to follow us, seems like a pretty cool chap. So, let's follow him. Because if I actually do press the right button here, yep, we can snowboard. This is actually a really cool minigame. There's a bit more to it later on, but this is, I think, actually a really, really cool minigame in this game. There's some money here, there's some pretty cool alternate pathways you can take. It's just a really fun area here. We're kind of just going to be heading down this way to kind of go down. It reminds me a lot of, like, Ice Cap from Sonic Adventure and, I guess maybe, like, the snowboarding minigame in Final Fantasy VII, but I'd say Ice Cap a little bit more so than that. And there's kind of a shortcut you can take here, and I completely missed the red route before. Wow, I get, like, almost every green rupee here, and I miss the freaking red rupee there. And if we head all the way down here and not... Okay, normally I kind of... Well, I love how I still end up having this thing even though... Yeah. Even though I crashed clearly. If we head down here, this is the next dungeon of the game, especially if you can tell by the minimap. This is the Snowpeak ruins. However, you may have noticed on our way down here, I really have to go this slowly here. Can I at least use Wolf Light here? Oh, thank God. Thank God I can actually run this here. You may have noticed near the top of this here, there was one thing I was wanting to get on this good old spiral mountain we have here. I can figure out how to... Okay, yeah, it does kind of climb up here. If we head to the top of Spiral Mountain here, check it out. There is, in fact, a Poe here. All of that being said there, that's most of the things in the Snowpeak region for now. Like, I think if we were to check our mini-map, I'm pretty sure that's almost everything for this area here. It says we have 4 to 5 there. I know there are some Poes in the next dungeon here, but as far as I know, that's everything we can get for now. So, next time on Twilight Princess HD, here, it's with this guy. He's got a nice place for a beast man. Next time, we're heading into Snowpeak Temple. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.